each of the score tables, and there are 2 copies on the prize table down there. They're in a little booklet, you can check the rules. If you are judging, that is one good important thing. As you know from previous tournaments, if you've been here before, you're only looking at one competitor and calling hits on that competitor. You're not looking both ways. Your referee is not interested in your extra opinions. In terms of the easiest way to indicate, it is in the rules, but to clarify, if you're a judge and you see a hit, you call point, stick your hand up in the air, and point to where you think they were hit. Hit arm. That way the ref just has to look at you and go, oh yeah, I see what's going on. The ref and the assistant ref will do all of the fight phrasing, attack, counter-attack.
Just a query, when you're pointing, you just point to the item rather than the exact location, like head,
yep.
Body rather than exact
body, head, arm, whatever you want. If you do not see anything, if you don't see anything, just cross your arms in front of your face. If you think it definitely didn't hit, just you'll get called up. It'll just make things run quicker than having to ask your opinion. Okay, intent is measured by, did it look like you were trying to do a thing? So, if you're fencing and you stick your sword out and go like that, which some people have a habit of doing, you're not attacking someone, you're trying to cast a spell. You have to look like you're intentionally performing a cutting action. It might be a short cutting action, but it has to look short, snappy, structured. That's how we're measuring that. Same way we're measuring all of the attacks, decisive thrusts, all of those things. Any other questions? Yes?
Declare hits on ourselves.
Please declare hits on yourselves. This is not the Olympics. We're not all going to have a tantrum. We're not playing for sheep stations. You don't go home with anything other than a very inexpensive medal. Actually, they're quite expensive. Shh. Call hits on yourself. Be honest. Look, if you're the sort of person who wants to win the tournament because you got hit, but the judges didn't really see it and you don't call them yourself, I mean, you have to live with that. And everyone knows it, so yeah, don't be that guy. Easier just to call hits on yourself. We may throw those out because the judges thought, yeah, you got hit, but it wasn't good quality. So if it's tippy, things like that. So even if you call hits on yourself, we won't always say, well, you said it hit, so definitely go with it. Anything else quickly? Yep, half sword is fine. Everything else is in the rules, yes?
If fences call hits on themselves, should they wait and give the two judges a chance, like the judges call it, and if they miss it, then
The best thing to do is just stick your hand up and call it on yourself like straight away. You can let them do their thing, but if you're sticking your hand up, at least they know you've got something to say. If you disagree with the judges, if it's in a matter of like whether you got hit, nobody cares, unless you're calling against yourself. However, if there has been a misunderstanding of the rules by the refs because they've been reffing all day, stick your hand up, say, hey, could you just clarify? Stepping out with one foot, that's not a penalty, right? And that's the way to question a call against yourself. Don't have a tantrum. I mean, you can. Your choice. Anything else? Really quickly. Okay, good. Everyone knows the rules. We're all good to go. We will be starting with pools 1, 2, and 3.
One thing I'm just a little concerned about, you have the line judges.
Yes.
Okay, and they are looking at the opposing fencer.
Yes.
Just, I'm thinking to be mindful of the fencer here who could come out with a peripheral vision.
Okay. Maintain your own safety at all times. If you're following a fencer up and down, the best place to be for judging is not just loitering at the back lane here. Follow them up and down, maybe 1.5 meters behind them, so you can see where your fencer is and see who they're hitting. Very easy to do. Other than that, it should be pretty straightforward. Try not to stand along here while there are judges here. You can sit on the edge. Just don't stand in this area, put any gear in this area. Keep the areas around the fencing arenas clear at all times when people are fencing. We all good? All right, pools 1, 2, and 3, you're up. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to get ready. Assemble yourselves at your arenas. 1 is down the far end, 2 is in the middle, 3 is here, close to the stage. Any other questions, ask your referee. If you're reffing, if you're judging for those pools, please go to your pools now to get briefed by your ref. Thank you.
Hey, nice to meet you.